Welcome, fellow Fluttershy enjoyers, to today's club meeting.
What is up, my cartoon
Rarity,
horses?
what are you
I'm collecting
doing?
this bread. No cap. My god, where does last year? I'm stacking paper and getting close to Trixie way.
Luckily for every pony, I am once again tackling another pointless pony topic. Is our beloved Rarity a millionaire? In order to figure this out, we have to break it down into a few separate categories: property, outfits, noble deeds, and Yenfullness, also known as pony. By tackling pony one at a time, we can easily determine lovely Lady Rarity's wealth. Property is first up on our metaphorical chopping block, and is by far the most complicated. There are many factors to take into account, but we are going to focus on the most important one: her businesses. Rarity owns 3 businesses throughout Equestria, and I have done my best to allocate them all to real-life locations. Starting with Ponyville, the closest place I can find that really matches the feel of Ponyville is Woodstock, Vermont. Filled with many trees and plenty of lush nature, it is an ideal place that could be represented as Ponyville. Now, Vermont's housing is a bit pricey, as many houses are, with the average cost of single-family households being anywhere between $308,300 to $500,000. And knowing Rarity, she wouldn't skip on fancy, so we can guess her house was somewhere around $400,000 to $500,000. A very strong start in her rise to millionaire stardom. As for the Manhattan location, that one's pretty obvious. Manhattan. Manhattan is a bustling place, and to get an idea of the cost of space, we're going to be using an office building floor as our example to figure out square footage. The average cost of renting office space per square foot is $82 per square foot. If we take the average size of an office space at 6,000 square feet, that's about $429,000. Considering this business is only one floor and only has a couple of rooms, it would be more around the 1,000 square foot range, bringing our total down to $82,000 of rent paid per year. Rarity's last business is in Canterlot, and the closest US comparison I could find for it was Washington, D.C. Washington's average rent per square foot is $62. With there being a small upper floor, this drives the estimated square footage higher than the normal 1,000 square feet, on top of the fact that Canterlot Boutique's inside is much larger looking than that of Manhattan's. We can estimate about 2,500 square feet for this particular location, bringing the rent price to around $155,000. Rarity's pure property value alone already has us sitting at around $545,300. With her being able to afford such expensive properties, it could be safe to say that she is a millionaire, but there's still a few other factors we need to be aware of. With that said, I hope you are dressed for success because outfits are next on our list. The amount of clothes Rarity makes almost goes hoof and hoof with her property, though how much is the worth of Rarity's clothes? How much does it cost to make? For this, we have to estimate the average amount of business that Rarity gets, and with her being a friend of the Princess of Friendship, alongside her innate talent for crafting designs, we could safely assume that she at least gets a decent amount of business, maybe even something akin to a real-life brand such as Systrine. While Rarity makes many dresses, with her being the element of generosity, it would not be a surprise to me at all if she just gave many ponies nice discounts or even outfits for free just to see them smile. With that said, if we were to assume that Rarity got about, say, 20 to 30 ponies, fully purchasing outfits at values of around $100 to $200 for a nicely made pretty outfit, we could assume she makes about $3,000 to $6,000 a day from her dresses at one location. Multiply this by 3, and we have $9,000 to $18,000 a day, meaning that if Rarity operated every day for 365 days, she could be making around $3,285,000 to $6,570,000 a year. Now that is a lot of bits. This means Rarity certainly must be a millionaire, but the more I think about it, the more I wonder if there's other things she's doing to get this money.
Video mine. I have taken. Gone.
Laro? Laro. Huh, I guess he passed out. Rarity is the element of generosity, and this is where her noble deeds come into play. She's certainly the type of mare to donate to many charities. I can verify that she has given me personally large quantities of bits throughout my time in Ponyville, usually in big bags, wearing a black face covering, pushing me away before guard ponies show up. Whatever that means. And finally, Yenfullness. Rarity is a mare of focus, commitment, sheer will, always with a strong drive to succeed in everything she does. Now don't let this fool you. She may be focused on creating successful businesses, but she will always make time for her friends, though I will say she does tend to disappear during the evening time. And now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure every time she's given me those bags of bits, it's always been exclusively at night. Oh.
That's enough out of you, old friend. So, to answer the question, is Rarity a millionaire? With an estimated potential net worth of $3,830,300, ranging to $7,115,300 from property value and clothing lines alone, we can say that Rarity is a millionaire. But does that really matter? I mean, despite the numbers only being guesses and general assumptions with lots of real-life research, Rarity is the element of generosity. She wouldn't care for money at the end of the day, no matter if it's $1 million or 1,000,000 bits. Rarity truly cares for only one main thing: her friends. And that's why I gotta thank my Ko-Fi supporters, especially No Alter and Millie, for their continued support. And, of course, a big thank you to 𝐁𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴 for joining me on this more goofy video. He deserves a ton of support as well, so please go check out his channel in the description down below. And until next time, go be a millionaire or something. I don't know. Bye-bye. Jeez, Rarity, why don't you give me money half the time? I swear, you never give me any money.